Hello and welcome to our presentation. Our topic is on the tourist spots of China. I'm Emmett Morrow.
I'm Colby Schuber.
And I'm Emily Hoop. So the four major locations that we're going to be talking about today are the Great Wall of China, the Summer Palace, the Forbidden City, and the Terracotta Warriors.
Our first section is the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China stretches across 9 provinces: Gansu, Ningxia, Shaanxi, Shaanxi, Inner Mongolia, Hebei, Tianjin, Beijing, and Liaoning. The wall that exists today was built during the Ming Dynasty between 1368 and 1644. The original walls separated the Qin, Zhao, and Yang territories from northern invader tribes, such as the Mongols during the Qin Dynasty. The wall was extended to aid in Silk Road trade during the Han Dynasty, and is being currently preserved and restored by the Chinese government. The original Great Wall is mostly just some mounds of dirt. However, construction of this original wall began over 2,000 years ago. The wall's length is over 13,000 miles with all of its bends in consideration. It would take months to years to walk the entire wall, but a day trip would be enough to see the highlights. There are countless instances of the wall to be seen, but there are a few outstanding locations, such as the Mutianyu section, which consists of restored watchtowers and fortresses. There are 3.4 miles of wall, and it's low-intensity hiking, and there's cable cars that are available. The Jingshanling section, which consists of beautiful hiking with rolling hills, but it's only partly restored. This section is 6.5 miles of wall and is popular for photography and intermediate hiking. The Jiangkou section has extreme hills and a completely original wall. This section is 12 miles of wall and is popular for experienced hikers, but be careful, there's steep and dangerous trails.
The second site is called the Forbidden City, and it is located in Beijing. It used to be the Imperial Palace of China from the years 1420 to 1912, and it was the home of 24 emperors during the Ming and Qing dynasties of China. It took 14 total years to build and over 1 million workers, including thousands upon thousands of craftsmen and architects and skilled workers. It is unknown exactly how many people died during production, but it was a lot. There are 3 parts architecturally to the Forbidden City. There are the defenses, which consist of 10-foot walls that surround it, and a very large moat outside of that. There is the outer court and the inner court. It is the largest imperial palace in the world, and it gets its name because it was forbidden to common folk. Only imperial families and high-ranking officials who were invited in were allowed to enter the Forbidden City. So in terms of if you go there, what you're going to experience, there's lots and lots of halls, gardens, galleries, rooms to explore. You'll see lots of gorgeous red and gold colors. There's almost 9,000 rooms. There was a rumor that there were 9,999 and a half rooms because only God was entitled to 10,000, but that has proved to not be true. To fully experience the Forbidden City, you're going to need at least several hours or a full day of your trip in order to really be able to take it all in. And the cost is 40 yuan from November to March and 60 yuan from April to October. It is also now an UNESCO heritage site, and it serves as sort of a museum with lots of displays of valuable artifacts from different dynasties and periods of China. There are lots of tours available independently that will lead you through so that you get to experience the whole thing.
Moving on to the Terracotta Army. The Terracotta Army was constructed over 2,200 years ago in the year 246 BC. The Terracotta Army was designed to guard Qin Shi Huang's tomb. And to construct it, it took 720,000 laborers, and it took nearly 40 years to complete it. The Terracotta Army was first discovered in 1974 east of Xi'an, and when farmers were digging for a well. The tourist attraction was opened to the public in 1979.
There are three pits excavated from the Terracotta Army ruins containing clay soldiers, cavalry, and chariots. Pit 1 features over 6,000 soldiers and infantry, boasting numbers. Pit 2 contains the most complex and diverse formations of soldiers and cavalry, boasting strategy. And Pit 3 is the command center for both the soldiers in Pit 1 and Pit 2. For the fullest experience, 3 to 4 hours is recommended to see the Terracotta Army pits. Photography is allowed, but no flash is allowed because the flash can damage the earthen structures. The cost to get in from March to November is 150 yuan, and the cost to get in from December to February is only 120 yuan. But kids under 4 feet do enter free.
The last place we're going to visit is the Summer Palace. The Summer Palace is located in northwest Beijing, and it was conceived between the years 1750 and 1764, using the Kunming Lake for the basic framework of the structure. The Summer Palace combined political and administrative, residential, spiritual, and recreational functions within a landscape of lakes and mountains. The Summer Palace was destroyed during the Second Opium War and was later reconstructed in the 1850s. It was again damaged in 1900 by the Boxer Rebellion and was restored after. Since 1924, the Summer Palace has been made a public park. And when you're going to the Summer Palace is said to be the best preserved imperial garden in the world, and also the largest imperial garden in all of China. The Summer Palace spans an area of 1.1 square miles. Popular activities among tourists at the Summer Palace are boating on the Kunming Lake, walking the long corridor, and watching traditional Chinese performance in the ancient theater. It is recommended to spend about a half a day at the Summer Palace to enjoy the full experience. For basic entry ticket, it costs 30 yuans, which is $4 in United States dollars, and an all-inclusive ticket is 60 yuans, which is $8 in United States dollars. And this is our works cited page. Thank you for watching.